quick back-to-backs. And so it was nice to be able to get a lot of players in the ball game and spread the minutes out.
Emily, go ahead.
Steph, Marina led you guys in points, rebounds, and almost in assists as well. I mean, just how much does her versatility add, especially when you lost AT today?
It's huge. She's got great size. Her ability to rebound, especially defensive rebound, and then initiate our break is important. She's a really good facilitator as well, and of course the way she shoots the ball. And that's we need all of that. We need all of that, and she was really instrumental in giving us a big push here tonight or today, whatever it is.
Michael, did you have a question? Any other questions?
Can I go one more?
Emily.
Yeah.
Just on the. Sorry, Bubble. You go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, Emily. Go ahead.
Steph, just on the 3-point shooting, the best shooting night of the season for you guys. I mean, did you feel like something was clicking today, or just kind of a good night?
I think it was a good night. I think there are games where we get those same looks, and for us, it's continuing to step up and knock those shots down with confidence. First and foremost, it's taking them, being ready to take them, and second, taking them with confidence. I thought our passes were a little more timely today. I think we can still be a little more timely on our passing to find our shooters, whether we're over dribbling or getting a little bit too deep. So I'm pleased with that, but I'm also really pleased with the 22 for 22 from the free throw line. I mean, that's an area that we get there a lot, and we don't always capitalize, and we've got to be able to. And I felt like that was a big difference for us.
Michael, go ahead.
Thank you. Steph, I apologize for the first about 30 seconds. I couldn't hear what you were saying, so I didn't know if you addressed AT, just how she's feeling. I wondered if you could just give an update on her. And again, I apologize if you already did that. And then I just have one other question.
Yeah, no, I didn't. She's sore, certainly. We're gonna make sure that we get her back and get her reevaluated to see how she feels for tomorrow. I know that there's still some concerns. I think probably in a pinch she could have went, but not really something that we wanted to chance. We want to make sure that she's healthy and ready to go.
And then I just wanted to ask kind of a bit of a general question. I mean, we've seen teams like Dallas and DC, obviously you played them today, have kind of surged near the end of the season. With Minnesota picking up a loss, you guys, Vegas. How difficult do you think this stretch run the last 2 weeks are going to be, 2.5 weeks are going to be, just to kind of for everybody to secure where they are in the standings, and sort of how do you deal with that?
It's a grind. I mean, it's tough. And you look at teams like Dallas and like Washington that are getting healthy. Finally, I know that Shakira Austin's still out for them, but getting healthy, getting bodies back, finding rhythm, timing. You look at teams like Indiana, who is grown in experience and playing together and chemistry and all of those things. It's just the league is tough. It's a night in and night out. Anybody can beat anybody. And so there's got to be a sense of urgency every time you step on the floor. And there's got to be consistency every time you step on the floor, because there's nothing there's no just wins anymore. Like, you have to earn every W every night, whether you're at home or on the road. You can't take any of that stuff for granted. I think that's one of the great things about our league and the beauty of where we are. But it also makes it a grind, heading down the stretch and into the playoffs.
Thank you.
Coach, DB just hit 4th all-time in scoring. Can you just talk about her impact to this team and this league?
I feel like every time we have a game, DB is hitting another milestone. It's really incredible when you think about the greats in this league. Her name doesn't come up nearly as often as it should. Not just in terms of her numbers and her production, but her consistency, her remarkable consistency. She's played every role on multiple teams. She's won championship. She's now 4th in scoring. I think she's in top 5 in 3-point field goals made. She's moved somewhere in rebounds I saw last week. It just really is incredible what she's been able to do and how consistent she's been able to be. And I feel like these last 2 years, there's even been a resurgence for her. And I'm proud of her. I'm thankful that she's on our squad. And I look forward to continuing to watch her shatter records. Thank you.
All right, I have Dewan Bonner and Marina Mabry taking questions. Emily, go ahead.
With the fourth leading score.
Marina Mayberry.
Yeah, I was gonna
They
start
call
there.
you Mayberry. Everybody calls you that.
Mayberry?
Everybody literally calls you Mayberry. Did you know that?
Mayberry or
Yeah.
like my last name, like Mabry?
No, Mayberry.
Who does that?
It's all on social media. Come on.
All right, Emily, go ahead.
Evie, for you, just moving up past Tamika Catchings on the all-time scoring list today. Just, I mean, what does it mean to you to be in conversation with that name? I know we've talked to you about this,
man.
I feel like plenty of times.
Catchers, man, she's just a great player, a great person, a legend. So to even be mentioned in the same sentence as her is an honor. I love her dearly, but yeah, I passed you, Catch. I caught you. But no, she's a legend, and just to be mentioned in that group, in that category, just haven't really set in yet because we got a game tomorrow, and that's all I can think about. And my teammates keep trying to hype it up, and I'm like, we'll celebrate afterwards. So, just an honor.
And Marina, for you, you led the team in points, rebounds, and almost an assist today.
Rebounds? No way.
How did you
What?
feel kind of stepping into that AT-ish role after she went out today?
Is insane. I did not step into AT's role at all. Let's go back. I did what, I try to go out there and do every night. Just like be active, do whatever the team needs. But really I'm just happy to be playing with this team and all these players, especially DB. I know she doesn't really want to talk about it, but like there's players like me who are so much younger that have been watching her since Auburn, and like she's still cooking these people at her age. It's like
Depends on the day.
it's
Depends on the day.
insane. And like it's cool to play with her too, because anytime you see her, it's like I'm passing to her and she's gonna get a bucket every time. So I'm super proud of her, and she's one of the players that I've looked up to for a while. So
Thank you.
Yeah. Hey y'all.
okay. Hello.
Kind of how scary is it at the moment when AT goes down, and you guys have a conversation amongst yourselves to kind of regroup, or is it next man up and keep rolling?
Well, I know her pretty well, so I I know when it's like really, really serious, and not saying that wasn't serious, and I know when it's like, okay, she's gonna be okay. So we missed her throughout the game. She does so much for us on the offensive and defensive end, but we just came together. We knew this was a huge game for us, especially coming off a loss. And standings is everything for us right now. So we're trying to make sure we win the games that we supposed to win. And so we kind of regrouped and came back at halftime. But we knew she was going to be okay. She'll be all right.
Did anything change in that third quarter where you got better looks, or you just kind of feel it?
I mean, they didn't really pick up in transition, so I got a couple of threes off of that, like early in transition. But I feel like that happens a couple times a game. But really also just AT going down, everybody just has to get like tougher, and she wouldn't want us to sit there and have a conversation. She would want us to go like kill. So that's all I was thinking. Go do something.
Yeah, thank you.
One question from Michael.
Yeah, this is for Marina, please. Marina, you talked about sort of admiring Dewana. I know she won't want us to talk a lot about her, but as somebody who is such a really top-notch scorer yourself, what do you admire the most about? I mean, she's been good at every aspect of the game, but she is just going to find a way to score, it seems like, no matter what. And I would just wonder, as a fellow professional, what do you admire the most about how she's been able to do that?
Just throughout the years, like she's able to change her game. Like she does different stuff, and at the end of the day, people try all kinds of schemes to stop her, but she finds a way to the basket, like whether it's the up and under, whether it's the fake turnaround, crossover, step back.
Don't
Just
tell all
deep
my
threes.
secrets.
It doesn't matter. You're still gonna find another way. Trust me. The post ups, just like I could go on and on, but just being able to adjust to her defense, and also just like you never know if you're frustrating her or not on defense. And that's some stuff that I took from her. Just all of that.
And has it been like you've been in the league a long time. You've been in different situations where you're in playoff races when you're not. What's it just been like for you to be with this group? I mean, they are used to competing, year after year after year, and it seems like you fit in instantly.
Yeah, I mean, I've been on teams that have won before, like in college, and then also I played on the Sparks my rookie year. I didn't get to play that much, but I did get to learn. So, a lot of winners in this league have the same kind of mentality. So, I kind of expected that they would have the same type of mindset and stuff as that group that I played with in LA, and then just kind of their own flair. So, knowing what to expect from them was like a big thing, and also just the welcoming mentality of them trying to make sure that I fit in too and welcome me in a way where I can be successful for the team too. So I appreciate them. And then also I'm just going to keep trying to do more and more for the team, especially defensively, because I know that that's how we will win.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you, everyone.
I think that we're pretty well.